I was on live today, right? And I was telling the people that was in my live how I want to do more in my life and how I just want to be more happy, more satisfied. But I want to live my life in another way. I don't want to live my life the way I have always been living it, right? And I was telling them how I don't want to go back to work, how I don't want to really do what I've always been doing, and I don't want to be begging or asking people for money. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to be free. I just want to, live my life, and it's like I'm stuck into realities. It's like part of me is living on the new earth and part of me is still living on the old earth. And I was surprised that it's a lot more people that feels the same way that I feel. And I'm not surprised that I'm not the only one that feels this way, but I notice a lot of us that feels this way. A lot of us, we are up and down when it comes to our feelings because, I love my life. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just ready to live. I'm ready to be loved. I'm ready to know what real, true, genuine love is. I don't want to live my life the way I've always been living it. I don't want to go back to work because if I do go back to work, I'm only working to make money. And most likely it's going to be something that I don't want to do. I want to start doing things that I love, right? And it just so happens that the thing that I do love and the things that I want to do with my life, I don't need money to do it. I can wake up every single day and do what I love and don't even have to get paid for it. But if I do get paid for it, it's like it's a bonus. But I don't have to get paid for it. And it's like what I was saying on my live, it's like my spiritual side of myself, the physical side is nowhere near catching up. And so many people feel the way that I feel. And I'm just ready to know what real freedom is. I'm ready to know what real love is. I'm ready to know what real honesty is, what real devotion is, what real loyalty is, what real compassion, trust. I'm ready to know what those things really is. Because living in this life, you can have all of that, but you got to sacrifice so much in order to have it. You got a lot of people that say that they are loyal to you, but they are really not loyal. You got people that say that they are devoted to you, but really you're not devoted. You got people that say that they love you, but they really don't love you. I'm ready to live and go through the emotions. I'm ready to go through that phase in my life where everything is pure and I don't have to sacrifice. I don't have to do anything just to get basic things that makes me want to wake up. And it's not about being in a relationship. Cause don't get me wrong, I'm not a lonely woman. I'm not lonely. But at times I do get lonely. But when I think about being in a relationship with a man, men today, they come with so much until you really got to be with a man that is on your conscience level. Because you can be with a man that is going to love bomb you, that is going to fake it. And then as soon as they know that they got you, the real them really shows who they really are. And it's like, then you fall in love, and then you fall in love with the person that you thought they were. You fall in love with the illusion, and then they give you the real. And it's like being in love, especially in these times, you really gotta watch yourself. You really gotta be cautious about who you give your heart to, who you give your love to, who you give your devotion to. And I'm ready to live where though I want to be able to give my heart and my loyalty and my devotion to someone, and I don't got to worry about who they really are, you know. And I'm just, a lot of people, a lot of my family and friends thinks the way that I talk that I'm talking like I want to die or I'm ready to die. It's not that I want to die. I don't want to die at all. I want to live. But the thing about it is the way that I want to live and how I see my life going, I don't want to live in the way and in the conditions that I have always been living. I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to do things that I enjoy, do things that I love without compromising anything. I shouldn't have to put up with a person nonsense in order to prove to them that I love them. I shouldn't have to put up with a person nonsense in order to prove to them that I love them. You know, I'm ready to be around like-minded people that wants to be free, that feels the same way that I do. Because when you are around like-minded people, everybody is in the same frequency. Everybody is in the same consciousness. Everybody wants to love. Everybody wants to be devoted to. Everybody wants loyalty. When you're around people that want the same exact thing that you do, it's like you are now around your people. And you can feel it in your energy. You can feel it in your aura. You can feel it in your spirit. You can feel it in your soul. And that's when you feel free. Because when you around people and you feel that energy from them, and it's the same energy you have, that's when you feel free. Whenever you in a room with a lot of people and you feel like you are the only one in the room, and you could be in a room full of people, but you feel like you're the only one in the room and you could be in the room with hundreds of people, that means that your aura and your energy is not like those people. So you're going to still feel alone. And then after a while, you're going to just feel like you exist. Even though you laughing with these people, you joking with these people, you eating and drinking with these people, everybody think that you having a good time. But deep inside, you feel like you're the only one in the room because your energy can feel that there's no one in the room that is on the same frequency as you. And I'm ready to be around like-minded people. I'm ready for my spirit and my soul to be free. And it's like right now, it's like the majority of me wants to feel that way. The majority of me wants to be free. I want to be able to get up and be free and do what I love to do and don't have to force myself to wake up to go work for somebody or go work for some agency or work for some company making them billions of dollars, and here I gotta come home and still gotta struggle to put food on the table. I want to get up every day and look forward to waking up, getting my clothes on, enjoying what I love to do with a smile on my face. And I'm making my soul rich. I'm making my spirit rich. I'm making my energy rich, you know. But when you get up and you making other people and other businesses and other corporations rich, you still gonna feel empty because you feel poor inside. I don't want to feel poor inside no more. And I could have the best man possible, but if he's not on the same frequency or energy in me, and he don't know how to love me, because it takes more than just sex. It takes more than just money. It takes more than taking me out for dinner. A man has to learn how to love me spiritually. Because whether we poor, whether we are rich, whether we are living in the streets or living in a house, if this man know how to love me spiritually, I don't give a damn where I live. We could live in the gutter. We could live on a curb. But if I got a man that knows how to love me spiritually, I don't give a damn where I am. Because I still know what heaven feels like because he's right there. So you can actually have heaven on earth. You just got to be around the people and places and things that wants heaven on earth too. Because y'all aiming for the same thing. But if you can't find that, then you're going to always feel alone.